So she said, before this week's module, I realized that I did have some underlying issues about being too sexy, but they were more related to love relationships rather than sexual attention. That's probably going to be covered in Module 6, I suspect. My question is more related to my fear of not being sexy anymore when I lose weight. I know this seems a bit odd, and I don't always believe this. Sometimes I think I will feel more attractive and confident when I lose weight. Other times I feel like I'll lose my curves and might feel worse about myself. My higher self cares more about my binging behavior and my abnormal eating behavior more than anything. Skinny or curvy doesn't matter just as much as just being healthy and exhibiting healthy eating patterns, behaviors, and beliefs, which is great. That's a really good place to be in. But there's a subconscious part of me that's scared that if I do lose weight, I'll lose my curves and then lose the attention men pay to me, which has helped construct a big part of my self-esteem. I've always prided myself on being a curvy woman, which differentiates me from a lot of Asian women. This also has given me confidence and identity. So whenever I do lose weight, I start checking myself in the mirror if my hips have gotten smaller, etc. I feel like there's a few things that I want to let go here. She's afraid of, losing weight and being more and not having that voluptuous curve, which is something that she really values, but she still has this unhealthy behavior with eating. So we can relate this, even if you don't have that problem, which most people have. The other problem is that they really want to lose the weight. Either way, this comes back to a fear of having a different body shape, okay? So we always, whenever we are, quote unquote, trying to lose weight, which I hate focusing on that. I don't think anyone should focus on that. And I try to get you guys to focus on clearing the underlying issues and not the actual weight loss. I say that over and over and over again, because what we found is that the weight loss will come off naturally once you clear these issues, these underlying issues. But in this situation, what's happening is that she has a fear of a new body shape. And that's really everyone's fear. When you are trying to lose weight, there's this fear of the unknown. And, you're not really sure what's going to happen once you lose weight. You could get more attention. You could not trust yourself around men. You could, maybe your family will want more from you if you're thinner, or people will, treat you differently. Whatever your subconscious beliefs are, those will all come up to the surface once you start to notice some shifts in your body weight. Now, because you're working with your coaches, this is probably not going to be an issue for you guys ever. When you do start to lose the weight, you'll probably just go, oh, wow, I've lost dress size. That's awesome. But she's in a 6-week program, and she doesn't have that one-on-one coaching. And so she's not really diving deep into the parent-child family relationship stuff. She's not doing, the sexual abuse stuff, one-on-one with a coach, which we all know makes really major changes. So this is the technique that I taught her to do, and it might be helpful for you guys. I use this technique whenever I'm about to do something scary that I've never done before, that I might have some fear around. So for me right now, it's like speaking in front of a stage. I'm really comfortable speaking on the phone in front of you guys as a group, but in like an actual room with a bunch of people, that really freaks me out. So the thing to do, and again, recognize that you're stepping into a situation that your mind doesn't really have a clear picture on what's going to happen. So what you need to do is you need to create that situation and have the anxiety come up before you actually get into that situation. So what I told her to do was I told her to imagine herself at her ideal weight. So for her, it's a little bit more curvy. She said she still wants to get rid of some lumps and bumps, and she does want to lose some weight. So I said, okay, well, whatever that perfect body image is, just go ahead and imagine that now. And step into that body and really feel what it's like to be there in that weight. And everybody can do that, right now as I'm talking. So just notice what it is inside your body that, notice what it's like to be inside this body at your, and just notice if any anxiety comes up on a scale from 0 to 10. The next step really is to just start tapping and just start talking about what is bothering you. So, if I'm going to start tapping through the points, maybe I say here, maybe I say, oh my God, if I'm putting myself in her situation, maybe, oh my gosh, I don't know if men are going to like me at this weight. What if they don't like me anymore? What if I don't get as much attention? What if I lose all my curves and I get too skinny? All this anxiety. So again, you want to focus on whatever the emotion is that's the highest. So if it's anxiety, focus on the anxiety. If it's fear, focus on the fear. And just talk through the points as you keep visualizing the situation. All this anxiety, this different body shape. I'm so afraid. So many changes. I don't know who I am at this ideal weight. People are going to treat me differently. Okay, so just keep tapping through the points as you say all the things, the but, all the things that come up. That's what you want to say out loud, and it really doesn't matter what they are. Just get them out of your body as you tap through the points.